Good morning, students. In today's English class, we are going to see a supplementary from Unit 2 Sports. The title is Practice Makes a Man Perfect. Now, let's see the story. Once there lived a man. His name was Uttaman. He was an archer. During his period, the forest and animals filled the lands. Uttaman was a skilled archer and he could hit the center of the target very easily, no matter how far the target was. He was very talented as well as he was very show off. He liked to show his skills in front of the crowd to admire. One day, as usual, he was performing in front of the crowd. That is, he was shooting arrows at the center of the targets. At that time, a man with a beard as white as snow, carrying oil gourds, joined the crowd. That time, an old man joined the crowd. After Uttaman finished, the crowd clapped and cheered for his talent. Okay, he was very skilled archer. So everybody in the crowd clapped and cheered him, except that old oil seller. He neither clapped nor cheered. He stood simply. Suddenly, the old man said that it's just a matter of practice, nothing more than that. Uttaman got annoyed. Uttaman got very angry. He asked him, "Are you an archer? Do you think anyone can do this?" So Uttaman got very annoyed and angry. He asked the old man, "Do you think anyone can do what I do?" For that, the old man replied calmly, "No, sir, I am not an archer. I don't doubt your skills. All I said was that everything was a matter of practice." So the old man said that everything was a matter of practice. After hearing this, Uttaman was red in anger. He got very angry. He shouted angrily, "What do you know to pass such thoughtless comments on others? How can you say like this? Who are you?" Uttaman asked the old man. The old man replied, "Sir, there is no reason to be angry. I am a simple oil seller. I am sure you must have guessed that by seeing my gourds. I fill these gourds with oil and sell them." Children, in that period, there was no plastic container or glass container. Look at this picture. In this only, they sell the oil. They fill the oil in these gourds and then they sell. The old man continued that over the years I have achieved some skills in filling gourds. If you allow, I will show it to you. So the old man said very calmly, "I am having some skills in filling oil in the gourds. If you allow me, I will show you." For that, Uttaman replied, "Show us your skills." He thought that what the old man is going to do, let him do. Like that, he said, "Okay, okay, you show your skill. Let me see." Uttaman replied. Everybody was very curious. The crowd wanted to see what would happen next. They moved closer to get the clear view of the oil seller. The oil seller was very calm. He patiently placed an empty gourd on the ground. You can look at the empty gourd on the picture. Okay, look this picture. This is an empty gourd. used for selling oils in the ancient period. Okay. Then he placed a small coin on the mouth of the god, that is on the top of the god. The old man is placing one small coin. Children, this is a small coin that's made up of copper. Look at this picture. We used this coin only in the ancient period. Okay. Now the oil seller stood up and then he took some oil in his ladle and he began to pour oil into the gourd. From the height, he poured the oil, but it went straight into the gourd through the hole, through the small hole. It went into the gourd without spilling. When the oil seller had finished filling the gourd, he lifted the coin. He showed the coin to the people, to the crowd. That coin did not have any trace of oil. The crowd was very shocked. Then one person cheered, and soon the entire crowd burst into a loud cheer for the old oil seller. At that time, the oil seller smiled and replied, "As I told, there is nothing special about it. It's only a matter of practice." The oil seller said that there is nothing special in this. It's a matter of practice. As the crowd, Uttaman was also very surprised. He smiled and said to the oil seller that, "You have taught me something today. Thank you for that." What the old seller taught to him? Do you know? Can you guess? The oil seller taught him that practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. I hope that you would have understood the story. Eventually, I would like to say the more you practice, the better you get. The more you practice, the better you get. See you in the next English class. Thank you, children.